A pleasant good morning, cycling fans and supporters. Welcome to the Inner Cycling and Chavarria, Inner Cycling Connection and Chavarria third annual cycling classic held here today. I'm here with the organizer, Mr. Don Harris, who will give you a few words. Good morning, Mr. Don Harris. I hope you had a great Easter.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. Good morning and blessing from above. Yes, we had a great Easter, and now we are moving into our third year as far as our bike race here at Marion Jones Stadium in Belize City. So we just want to invite you to enjoy the ride because Mr. Donis is already available here so that he could really bring this live into your living room. You know, we are a non-profit organization, Inner City Cycling from Los Angeles. We do a Martin Luther King Classic in LA. Unfortunately, during the COVID, we haven't been able to do it, but we still can come back and do that race because people keep on asking for it. But now that we're in Belize, we're going to do the annual race starting at Marion Jones Stadium, and it will go all the way down the Philip Golson Highway to Boom Cutoff. It goes into Boom Cutoff, goes down to Hattieville, make the roundabout, and come back and go into Boom Bridge and go into Boom Village, and we'll end at Castleton Park right before the horse race start this afternoon. So it's just a great Easter Monday. We want to invite you to enjoy the race. It's a wonderful race, and today is a very special guest we're going to have for a ceremony where we have Honorable Minister Marconi will be available to present the awards to the cyclists that won and participate in this event. So it's just a great thing. We have station prizes, 2 station prizes that I always mention that Mr. Ordonez is his honor. 1 station prize at Fresh Pond, and I remind these guys that's a very honorable station prize. And then also Mr. Guns at the prison, Belize Prison. We have also a station prize coming back, 2 station prizes coming back. And then of course we have station prize going down into City of Ladyville. You know, we have actually Miss Jane, and then we have the technical school, and then there's several station prizes. So it's great gifts, and we're just so happy and are more than welcome to welcome you back so we can watch this live right here as we take off in a few minutes. We get for everybody lined up, and we're just going to enjoy the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you again, Mr. Don Harris, folks. We are out here. I know the Easter weekend, you know, a lot of fans are not too happy, but, you know, cycling is cycling, and the cross-country race just got completed on Saturday. We want to give thanks for another beautiful day here in the country of Belize. I had a great weekend. I was in Cayo. I came home early this morning. Mr. Karim dropped me, Miss Rita, husband dropped me this morning from Cayo. You know, you see the sacrifice we make. You know, I was there with my family, my wife, having a great time. And I said, I got to do that race. She said, go. So I was up from 4:30 this morning, got that ride, made our way to Belize City to bring you live action of a beautiful event. Last night we were hanging out with some great friends. Mr. Albert Catus and his wife Zoe out of Pasadena. Also Cheryl. I think Cheryl is out of Houston. Miss Rita Thompson, the queen of cycling. Karim, my beautiful wife, my brother-in-law, sister-in-law, his wife, my nephew, and all of us were hanging out, having a great time, chit-chatting, and I was hanging out with Malaga. So Tall and Slim Malaga was hanging out with Tall and Slim Malaga. Folks, it's a drink, it's not a lady, so don't get twisted. We were all there having a great time. So, like I said, this is the 3rd annual Inner City Cycling Connection and Chavarria Cycling Club Easter Monday race. The race starts here at Marion Jones Sporting Complex. We head towards the roundabout at the flag monument, and then we hit the Philip Golson Highway, head towards the Boom Road, make a left onto the Boom Road, go all the way to the Hattieville roundabout, return back and head to Castleton Park where the race will come to its conclusion. This will be a fast dash. You will see some ruction and destruction, some high speed. We have a southeast wind they call it. So we have a tailwind, as we'd say, and so we have some riders that will be taking. I see John DeLong is out here. I see Derek Chavarria, who came fourth in the cross countries here. I see Charles Leslie. I see who else? I see the guys from PMA. I see Sean Cad, young Joshua Rivas. The baby assassin is here. Let me see that warming up. Javin Gonzalez is here. Young Keith Enright. And a whole list of other riders. I'm here with my driver, my cousin Rick, to take care of me and that beautiful machine. I want to say good morning to the family, the children of the family there in Boston. Folks, remember this live is brought to you by, we have the people names in a short while. Yes, Miss Kirsten Siberanes. And big up to all the people involved. Yes. Brandon Catus is out. Brandon Catus is out. I want to say big up. Good morning, Power. Good morning, Power. Was looking for you there at mile 30 Saturday. Thank you again. Always appreciate stopping in and checking on me, with all your kind words. There is Brandon. There is Joshua. We have some young ladies taking part. We have young Kelsey Castillo. We have Fiona Humes. We have young Irene Baki. There's Javin Gonzalez. So I don't know if I have a count how many riders taking part today. Here's my driver Rick. Folks, I took a trip up the Sunanich for the first time. Never been to Sunanich in my life. Climbed those the ruins, Mayan built those awesome ruins, still standing after century and century of just standing there. I see Windell Skinny Vernon is out. I want to big up Best Choice Pharmacy there in Belmopan. And shout out to Power 95.5 in Orange Walk. They will be bringing it live. They will have it live. They will share it live. Yes, good morning, sir. Thank you for always supporting. Power 95.5 will be sharing it live straight into the living room of the folks there in Orange Walk. Young Jalen Briseño. We have two guys from. We have young Jalen Briseño. We have young Joshua Rivas from Orange Walk. Maybe I could have a few words with some of the riders before we take off. Still getting stuff together. The officials are speaking out here. There's Mr. Don Harris, Mr. Jocelyn Chavarria Senior, and other guys who will be taking care of the race, keeping it safe for the guys. We'll get a head count in a short while. How many riders have signed up so far? Let me go and check how many riders have signed up so far. It's different categories. They have the elite race, they have the guns, they have weekend warriors, they have women race. These are the folks behind the scenes. Yes. How many signed up so far? So getting a head count on how many taking part this morning. So they are doing now 37 riders. Good morning. Introduce yourself to the fans.
Good morning. I'm Karen Baptist. It's my first year out here. It's very exciting. I'm looking forward to the start of the race, and next year it's an annual thing. So for those of you who have riders, it's every year. Come on out. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be short and sweet. And we're just looking forward to seeing. My personal favorites are the women. So I think we have 3 women that are registered. So I'm looking forward to see what they're going to do because those are my personal favorites.
Yeah, thank you again, Miss Baptist. Enjoy the race, folks. The cycles are all lined up. And as soon as the official give the go ahead, we'll jump on that Zoom Zoom motorcycle given to us by Mr. Kevin Logan out of Boston. I want to pick up the family of Miss Kirsten Seberanis. We hang out. They always watch the race. This is a beautiful motorcycle. Mr. Banks will be riding along. This Zoom Zoom. There are the young ladies. There's Brandon Catus. Make Brandon Catus say a few words. Good morning, Brandon. How are you feeling this morning?
Morning, Donis. Feel good. Come on to the Lee race for the support. Kind of recover from the Lee ride last week. Saturday. I done this last week, so I still there under pressure. But nice race Saturday. Congrats to Jim Brown, the man win the thing. And I think everybody ride good. And my fast race going up. Never expect it to be so fast. Average like 27 up to Kaya. But nice race and I had fun. So I come out to this Lee one here to have some more fun. I'm looking forward to the race, the next one coming up. I think that road champ. So how you got, Donis?
Yes, folks, Brandon Catus.
Andrew, why you not put some sprinkle some Skittles on this?
That's
And I said, no Skittles.
Real Skittles,
It's up on the side.
I see it by the side.
Up on the side.
So we have all the cyclists lined up. We have Valan Sims, we have Mr. Bennett, we have Smokes Gladden and his son. We have Jairo Campos. Huh? Yeah, kadita, yeah. Yeah. I got. Yeah. All right, okay. We have Jaiven. We have young Derek Chavarria. Some 30-yard riders sign up today. All right, thanks. Okay. Yes, folks, the live is brought to you by Mr. Pick and by Miss Kirsten Seberanis out of Langaline, New York.
Good morning, everybody. I want to thank you. Happy Easter Monday. And hey, it's a pleasure to have you guys to do this race every year. We want to continue to do it because it's a great race. It's a quick race. A lot of people call it a tune-up race. I call it a speed race. But it's just great because, you know, the funds is there so that you guys could not only pick up station prize, but also whatever prize it is. Hopefully, it'll grow by the time we become a classic, that it's not only going to be medal and trophies, but it's going to be even more. Now, today we have a surprise guest to give out the awards. Is Honorable Minister Marconi will be at the end of the race. And he's a pleasure to support this race. So I just want you guys to enjoy it, be safe, stay on the right side of the road, and take your time, and we're going to do this race, and it's going to grow. So everybody's ready right now. You have any questions? Yes, sir.
Can you repeat the station price?
Station prize?
Station price, right there.
Okay. We have a location of Caribbean Tires, Miss Jane Usher, Airport Junction, Ladyville Technical High School, Los Argos, 300 yards after Boom Junction. There's also a line there. And then we have 2B, it's actually B2 at gas station. And then coming back, there's 2 station prize coming back, which is the prison on the honor of Mr. Gunge. And also there's a second station prize at Fresh Pan on honor of Mr. Ordonez. So we have quite a bit of station prize, guys, that this worth it. You worth it to come out this morning, at least, you know, to enjoy yourself. And each one of you are looking great, and I wish you good luck that we can do a great race, okay? So Miss Karen Baptist is here with us, and she is going to lower the flag, and that's the starting flag So, you know, she lowered the flag. She's the cycling coordinator for inner city cycling. So, you know, just pay attention to that, and that's what's going to start this race off right now.
And then the ladies.
Yeah.
The ladies not going with
As far as the ladies, yeah, we do have females that are here participating, and we normally have them go ahead of you guys. So that's what we're going to do right now, is make sure that we could line them up, and the females will take off before you guys. So ladies,
They're not going with Hottiville, they're turning.
yeah, they're going straight into boom.
Yes.
Okay. The female, they're not going to Hottiville. They're going to go in and the boom cut off, and then at the boom bridge, they go into boom and finish right there at Castleton Park. So we just want to wish them also a great race.
The bridge. But the ladies are going to front. Same like last year, right? Yes, same thing. No.
So folks, here the three young ladies sign up today. Young Irene Baki, young Kelsey Castillo and Fiona Humes. They will ride from here straight to Boom. So they go straight into the Boom village. They won't go all the way to Hattieville and back. Only the males. So the three young ladies. Folks, again, bigging up the people bringing it live into your living room. I want to big up Miss Kirsten Seberanes and Mr. Pick. Thank you, guys. I want to shout out to my brother there. Best Care Pharmacy there in Belmopan. I want to shout out to Power 95.5 FM there in Orange Walk. They will be sharing the live today. And so they are off. It's a rollout. And so this is a beautiful motorcycle. These are the fans, Warren Cowie, Miss Janelle, everyone. There's my driver, Mr. Rick, as I jump on this beautiful motorcycle and we take off. Yeah, I'm good. So we take off, folks. Enjoy the ride today. I had a few chats with some of the cyclists that took part in the whole Saturday cross country race. And what I heard from one of them, I didn't want to call his name. He said, Andrew, that race was flying. He said, one spell he did 38 miles an hour. He cannot keep up with these guys. He said the guys that came to Belize is a notch above or Belizean riders. So, you know, cycling, you know, some fans are too, what do I say? They become very patriotic when they come to the cross country and expect, you know, our riders to come out and you know, ride. I would want to have some of the fans just have a week training for, you know, with these cyclists, how they do. Just take one rider and go follow and see what it's like to do a week training for preparing for the whole Saturday cross country race, and you'll see how tough this thing is. You know, I'm glad I've been retired for so many years. You know, just here commentating, it's much easier just to commentate than to race bike. I mean, in my time, the time I've cut off 2 hours plus, so that tell you how fast this race is. So, folks, be nice to our athletes who, yeah, yes, man. It's rather to have these guys take part in a sporting event than become gang members or, you know, or criminals. So, you know, always be nice. We always tell people on the live, you know, don't criticize, you know, and learn to show love and show encouragement. So we're heading to the where the race will start. Those guys in the orange shirt are the officials. So we have the 3 young ladies up front: Fiona Humes, Kelsey Gillett, and Irene Baki. They are taking part today. Like I mentioned, they will ride straight to the Castleton Park. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Remember the bridge
I want to say good morning to Charles Leslie, senior there in Benke. Visit Charles Leslie, hanging out with John DeLong and Patrick Rains. Spoke to Patrick. Patrick said Andrew, that race was tough. He said he suffered like crazy. He said those young guys are too much for him. He said he can't handle the high he can handle the high speed, but he can't handle the attacks. There were numerous attacks. So I can always mention to the folks the sport of cycling. So they're off. The young ladies are off. 3 young ladies: Irene Baki, Kelsey Castillo, and Fiona Humes. They will do somewhere around about 20 miles, I believe, and shortly we should see the fury, as some of these guys that didn't get the chance to do their thing for the whole Saturday cross country race will be out here. So we await. We are just in front of courts, and we can see the riders just in the background making their way. Yes, once again, folks, I had a whole heap of fun over the weekend. Shortly after the cross country, I head up to San Ignacio and hang out with some great friends. Miss Rita Thompson and family took that stroll over to the San Antonich Maya ruin, climbed that ruin. Didn't realize that thing was so high. Yeah. So I hung out with Mr. Albert Catus and his wife Zoe. And Cheryl says she have a big laugh when I talk about the dead people rising out of their grave. And of course we had some fun, and already the ruction have started. This is the open race, and there's young Keith Enright Jr., followed by Ahmad Cherrington, followed by young Phenom Baby Chav, followed by Devante Bennett, the Baby Assassin, Jalen Briseño, Smokes Gladden, passing us doing some 30 miles an hour. Look at Brandon Catus, look at the riders as they fly. There's Charles Leslie coming. John DeLang sitting at the back. There's Bingo, there's young Joshua Rivas, Philip Leslie. There's a kayak. Guess who's in this race? The young Aaron Pope have braved. Young Aaron Pope have come out. Young Aaron Pope. Kudos to this young kid. He is with the crowd. And these guys are doing some 30 miles an hour, and he's right there on their wheels. Yes, 30 miles an hour. Look at young Aaron Pope. There's John DeLang sitting at the back. You have one rider just off the back. And young Aaron Pope hanging on for dear life already, but the speed is crazy already. Look at the riders as they stretch off like stretch me guts. This is the inner cycling, the inner city cycling connection and Chavarria Cycling Club annual Easter Monday cycling race. This race, like I said, start there in Marion Jones, head to come to the roundabout, the flag monument, and to the Philip Golson Highway, head to the Boom cutoff. We'll make a left turn onto the Boom Road, goes all the way to the Hattieville roundabout, return, and then finish at Castleton Park. There's young Kelsey Castillo, there's young Irene Baki. These guys are flying. Riders done dropping off the back already. There's Valan Sim, a gap to Valan Sim. Another southern boy there off the back. Kaya off the back. Raja, who's this? Raja Bryant off the back for Elephant Sons. This place is blistering already, folks. This place is blistering. We have a southeast wind. Good morning to all the cycling fans wherever you are in Belize and across the world. Thank you all. We are live on Ordonez Bike Shop page, and the race is being recorded, so it will be uploaded to YouTube later. I did that for the cross country and did this for the same race. Hope the phones they hold up in this treacherous condition. So we just passed the roundabout there at Chetomal Boulevard. Ezekiah Shield is trying to make his way back, but riders are already digging deep. We have some 30 riders started this morning. As we make our way along the highway. want to say good morning to my beautiful wife. I have joked with that. And my family there making their way to Belize. They're in San Ignacio. And the rest of my family, hope they enjoyed their Easter vacation. I know I had fun hanging out with Milagro, Tal and Slim Milagro. Milagro is a drink, folks. It's a drink. It's not a woman, it's a drink, so don't get it twisted. There's Jandelang as the pace is still some 30 miles an hour. We can see one rider off the front. It seems that it's that's the riding style of the young phenom Derek Chavarria riding for G-Flow. Have blazed a trail. He's up the road some 20 bicycles or so. Up front we see some riders trying to go across. And this beautiful Easter Monday morning, this afternoon, remember horse racing at the Castleton Park. Folks, want to big up the people bringing live into your living room. Want to big up it's Kirsten Siberanes and Mr. Pick bringing live into your living room. Folks, like I said, it will be shared on Power FM 95.5 in Orange Rock. Big up yourself, Mr. Biza. You can see there's Hyro Campos. Oh, the Allen Key drop. No about that, Rick. No about that. After lose that Allen Key there. After buy back Allen Key. No about that. After lose that Allen Key. Just make my shades don't drop. Though. Hold on to my shades. Put my shades in the next side. No want my shades glass. It's an expensive shades. So I lost an Allen Key, but I won't stop for one Allen Key. Could buy that back. The fans want to see the race. So, folks, we are heading towards the Halover Bridge, and look at the riders all bunched up together. A few riders off the front. There's Sean Cad, Joshua Rivas, the young kid in Sutherland, and we can see John DeLang motoring away, passing the group and trying to make contact with the front group. We have 3 G-Flow rider. We have who's the other rider? Oh, so this rider, the Hollister Baptist was the rider out front. He's a young phenom. They wear the red and black kit. So we have we have the Mike Man. We have young Baby Assassin. We have Javin Gonzalez. We have Hollister Baptist. We have young Devante Bennett and on the front. So a lone G-Flow. They have 5 G-Flow ride. 1, 2, 3, 4 G-Flow riders. 4 G-Flow riders. And here comes John DeLang as he make contact. John DeLang riding across, making contact. Probably do most about 38 miles an hour to make contact because these guys are flying, still doing some 32 miles an hour as we make our way over the beautiful Halover Bridge. Folks, this race is flying. Yes, these guys are wild. They are going totally ballistic this morning. Yes, cycling fans in Belize and across the world. I want to say good morning to Miss Teresita Rains, the wife of Patrick Rains. Always tune in. Yes, when I spoke to Patrick, he said, my wife always tune in. So, good morning, Miss Teresita Rains there in the US. I know Patrick had to leave. He couldn't take part, but John DeLang is here representing the Skyline Cycling Team. Folks, you're passing over the beautiful bridge. There's the beautiful Caribbean Sea. What a day, what a day. This is a job I love. You know, this keeps me juvenated, keep me young. You know, at the tender age of 62 years old, still hopping on the back of a motorcycle, sitting on sideway to bring you guys live action of beautiful event. Now over this weekend I had a few drinks, just beers though. I had some tequila shots and so, but didn't abuse the holiday. I know I have job waiting on me. So once again, folks, we are here. This is the Inner City Cycling Connection and Chavarria Cycling Club Easter Monday race. And the hard piercing of the guys. Steven Jurgensen is not able to withstand the first prize coming up there at the Usher residence, and Hollister Baptist will take that prize. Young Jail in Briseno, the Baby Assassin riding across. So all G-Flow riders out front. Devante Bennett, and Johnny Lang, the only two riders not from that team. So we have 4 G-Flow riders up front, Javan Gonzalez and the pace. So 2 riders just up front, that's Hollister Baptist and young Jalen Briseño. Folks, once again, big up people bringing live into your living room. I want to big up Mr. Pick. I want to big up Miss Kirsten Siberanes out of Long Island. She here in Belize visiting. As we move up to the front of the race, 2 riders broken clear. Hollister Baptist riding for G-Flow and young baby assassin Jalen Briseño blazing a trail. Yes, of course, Mr. Baiza. Power FM 95.5 in Orange Rock, broadcasting the event live. So the folks there in Orange Rock can see their rider performing. We have about 3 guys from Orange Rock. We have young Jalen Briseño, we have Joshua Rivas, and we have Jairo Campos out of Orange Rock. Orange Rock have a good selection of great riders. Young baby assassin and Hollister Baptist doing some 30 miles an hour as we just passed mile 6 here on the Philip Golson Highway heading towards the Boom Junction. Just looking back, we can see Javan Gonzalez. We can see Javan Gonzalez, young Phenom Baby Chav, Devante Bennett and John DeLang, who have blown the whole race to smithereens. So, ruction and destruction scattered like skittles. Young Jalen Briseño driving the pace, doing some 32 miles an hour. Folks, it's a nice tailwind. You can see the trees as they lie down. Look at the coconut tree, the palms, you know. Serious headwind, tailwind as we approach mile 7 here on the Philip Golson International Highway. So we have 2 riders, then if we turn the camera we have 4 riders. So it's 6 riders who have blown the race apart, blown to smithereens. So we are doing a slow down a bit and we see who is in that group and then we move up back. So we have 6 riders up front, 4 G-Flow, Devante Bennett and John DeLang. Those are the 6 riders leading the race. And we can see on one rider in between, you can see the group coming at the back. It's a few seconds off. Here they come. Once again, big up Inner City Cycling Connection out of Los Angeles along with Chavarria Cycling Club. 3rd annual Easter Monday Boom Race. This race started at Marion Jones, head to the Boom Road, the Boom intersection, make a left onto the Boom Hattieville Road, head all the way to the Roundabout there in Hattieville, and then back and finish in front of Castleton Park, which is nice and smooth. Here comes the main group. We can see that's Stephen Jurgensen, who was dropped here. That's Sean Cad on the pace. Sean Cad being followed by Carman Smith, followed by Jamal Murray. A group of about 12 or so riders, 12 to 15 riders in this group. Smokes Gladden is in this group, Wendell Skinny Vernon. Who else in this group? We have Philip Leslie, we have Caleb Ortega, we have Jairo Campos, we have Brandon Catus, we have Greville Young, we have young Keith Enright Jr., we have Joseph Lamb, we have Gary Bennett, we have Joshua Rivas, we have Ahmad Charrington, yes, Murray, and still on the front, it's the one rider driving the pace. It's Sean Cad. All alone, shoving the pace, no one, he's asking for no help. Look at the speed, they are doing some 33 miles an hour, Sean Cad doing some 33 miles an hour, trying to stay on the wheel, trying to close the gap as we approach mile 8 here on the Philip Golson Highway. Folks, like I mentioned, I spoke to one or two of the riders and I said, Mr. Andrew, this cross country is no joke. Those guys are definitely a level above us. They were flying. I mean, you know, from the race start, it was upper 30s. It's the race average, as Brandon Katu said in his interview, it averaged somewhere around 27 miles an hour all the way to Cayo. I have never rode those speed on a bicycle, and that's an average speed. So it have a high speed and then it returned back. And when you return into that heavy headwind, that's the reason I compared to a hurricane, because of the crazy wind out there. We are about to approach the intersection at the Philip Wilson International Airport, and we have about 15 riders in this group heading towards Boom. This is the Easter Monday race. Big up Inner Cycling Connection and Chavarria for having this monster race every Easter Monday for the past 3 years. They have brought it back. I want to big up my driver. Boy, Scully, after last night, after I drink that, after I had a shot of that drink, today I don't need no Ricola. I could I had a shot of Melargo, tall and slim Melargo. Yeah, she did an awesome job with my throat. So you know, I don't need Ricola today. I'm fine today. As we're just behind the main group. Shortly we'll head back to the front of the race. We can see the guys in the distance as Sean Cad still on the pace, blazing some 35 miles an hour, folks. 35 miles an hour as we are on this asphalt, as we call it. Some riders have been blown to smithereens, and I say Valance Sims anymore. He's no longer with the pack. Sitting in the back here we have Smokes Gladden. Shortly we'll make our way back to the front of the race on this beautiful Easter Monday morning, folks. Next weekend comes the weekend warriors version of the cross country that will start at the Spanish Lookout Roundabout and head towards Belize, and it will come to its conclusion in front of San Cas Plaza. So we also will bring that live into the living rooms of the fans. We want to thank each and every single fan, especially the one that are nice. We have some very rude fans, but we don't worry about those fans. It's the fans, you know. A lot of people don't understand cycling. They talk cycling, they listen to other people, and they don't understand cycling. This sport is not for the faint of heart. You have to have, I don't want to say the word, or say when name is no longer Gravel Young riding for Team Guns. Get the touch. There's Mr. Paget. Good morning, Mr. Paget. Yes, folks. So we head towards the intersection for the BDF camp, and we can see the riders just up front, so they're not too far. And it's still Sean Cad of PMA, Sean Cad of PMA driving the pace, Sean Cad of PMA controlling he's driving the bus, still doing some 33 miles an hour. You can see the guys, they are just up front. They might make contact. There's Kaya Katus on the side training. Yes, they might make contact. They are not too far. As we see riders, still Sean Cad all alone controlling pace. Now young Joshua Rivas coming out, and seems that young Ahmad Chengtan, the war tank, have succumbed. He's holding his chest, and you can see a grimace on his face. So folks, it's no joke. Riding 25. There's Mr. Arthurs and his wife. We pass through Ladyville, folks. Yes, we can see the 6 riders up front. Now Philip Leslie on the pace. Brandon Katu's taking over the pace. Sean Cad, you know, while rallying him on. There's a Hyro Campus, men in black, full black. As we pass here at Ladyville. We are in Ladyville. Folks, we are just behind the riders, and Sean Cad have broken away. Sean Cad had left this group. Sean Cad seems he's going to ride over all by himself. Sean Cad riding over all by himself. Sean Cad have left this group. He was pacing all alone. and he seems that he's going to make it all by himself. The rider start to freewheel now. Looking back, look at the mouth wide open. They are suffering. Look at Philip Leslie. You can see him sucking for air. Brandon Cattoos. Here's young Joshua Rivas. Young Joshua Rivas trying to go across. Joshua Rivas riding for whatever boys. Joshua Rivas digging deep, doing some 36 miles an hour. There's a young Caleb Ortega riding for Rolling Shutters. And he's trying to jump on the wheel of Joshua Rivas. Joshua Rivas in a TT tuck position, trying to close the gap. Folks, look at the trees. Look at the rush pan, how the trees are lined down. Here comes young Keith Enright Jr., Keith Enright Jr. Everybody in a TT tuck position. Riders are suffering like crazy. This is a short race. This is a speed race. And folks, it's no joke out here. It's flying. Like I said, I'm glad I'm a commentator and not a cyclist. You can see the suffering. It's a short race. Look at the mouth. They are sucking for oxygen. They are shaking their head, still trying to go across. Sean Cad, just a few seconds behind the riders. We can see them scatter all over the tarmac. Sean Cad driving the pace. He's all alone, uncontested. He paced for the whole group at the back for a while, and now he's all alone. He's riding across. Let us see. We'll stay with Sean Cad. He's riding across to the leaders. When you can see there probably is another prize, and we can see Hollister Baptist attacking out, and Sean Cad all alone riding for PMA, doing some 32 miles an hour. Sean Cad all alone. We can see the riders just up in front. We can see the colors of the red and black of the G-Flow. We can see the flashing light of John DeLong. I can see Devante Bennett, and just one rider off the front. I can see young Jalen Brisseno in that group. As we make our way, we are fast approaching the cutoff to the Boom Road. So we make a left onto the Boom Road. We head towards Hattieville Roundabout, and then back, return back and finish in front of Castleton Park. Who will win today, folks? Who will win today? Last year was exciting. We want to again big up the people bringing it live into your living room. We want to bring up Miss Kirsten Seberanes and Mr. Pick for bringing live into your living room. Big up my friend there at Best Care Pharmacy there in Belmopan. Thank you, sir. Big up yourself, Power. Big up all the family members of Miss Kirsten. They are visiting in Belize. And after the race, whole Saturday, I didn't realize I had so many fans. I had people ask me to please take picture with them. I had a young lady at the only age of age 10. Her name is Alicia. And she said she wants to be a cyclist. She enjoyed the race. He asked Dad, please, Dad, can I take a picture with Mr. Ardonis? And so I took a picture with her. I think her name is Alicia Quilta, if I'm not sure. But she wants to be a future rider. We leave Sean Cad and we move up to the front of the race. Sean Cad almost made contact, but the grueling pace up front. We still have 5 riders. There's a rider missing. Let me see if there's a rider missing. There is a rider missing. Young Phenom, Baby Chav have flown away. Young Phenom have flown away. We passed mile 12. We passed mile 12 here on the Philip Golson Highway. And so we have in this group, we have John DeLong, we have Hollister Baptist, we have Javen Gonzalez, we have Devante Bennett, and we have young Jalen Brisseno. We have Sloan and one lead rider all the way up front. That's young Phenom, Baby Chav, the cyclist that I picked to win the cross country, but he didn't make that contact with the riders when they left there at mile 30, and those guys roll away. But I tell you, being out there, seeing the riders, you realize those guys are some awesome cyclists. The young Alfredo Buena, that guy there, Bueno, whatever his title is, he rode awesome. He had more mechanical. He switched bike and he rode back. The champion was looking smooth all day long. That's Jim Brown out of UK. So let me give you a little history about Jim Brown. I spoke to Patrick Rains and said that Jim Brown was was doing some oh, here comes Sean Cad. Here comes Sean Cad. Sean Cad have made it back. Sean Cad is on the wheel of the riders. Sean Cad have made it back. Yes, Jim Brown was on the Israel Premier Tech team. He was supposed to get that team, but I think of injury he didn't make it. But if Jim Brown's so bad, I imagine he didn't make it on a pro team. You tell you how great those professionals are riding. They are totally in a total different league. But Jim Brown really good. He's an awesome rider out of UK. You can visit, check him out, and you see his accolades. Yes, also the Venezuelan, now retired, awesome rider. I expect him more out of him Saturday. But when I asked Jim, give me from 1 to 10 the difficulty of the race, the man said you definitely have to give it a 10. This is a hard race. 140 plus miles to ride at the grueling speed, folks. It's no joke. So I always tell any fans who think cycling is easy, pick up a bike, go ride 1 mile and try ride it at even 20 miles an hour. These guys are rolling, So the first leg of the race, they rode at 27 miles an hour. So imagine riding 27 miles an hour for 70 miles. That's no easy feat, folks. So keep quiet. If you don't know cycling, keep quiet. And pay respect to these cyclists. They deserve an applaud. They are gladiators on the tarmac. They are warriors. If you see, I want to say get well soon to Big Red. He had a nasty fall. That's and then also Jody Williams also had a nasty fall. And they will recover and return back to the sport. So that cyclists are warriors. They will get up and live to race another day. Folks, we are about to make a left turn onto the Boom Hatfield Road. A little rain shower came down. The highway is wet, so we just escaped a little rain shower. It's cool off the day. So we make a left turn onto the Boom Road, and one rider lead the charge. That's young phenom baby assassin, the 4th place finisher in the whole Saturday Cross Country Cycling Classic 2025. So make our way onto the Boom Hatfield Road. There are the officials, there are the flags, waving the flag. We are officially on the Boom Road. We are officially on the Boom Road. We head to the rain. Yes, the rain coming. Who? Oh, there's an accident, a motorcycle accident. One of the officials had an accident. And Phenom stopped by, so this is the head of the race. The lead vehicle stopped due to the accident. I just hear my man, they holler slurs at the cyclists there. I mean, people could be so mean. They like be patriotic when it comes to cross country. I believe that and believe and have to win. That's not cycling. Is cycling. The Tour de France, no French riders have won any race. What you say?
Two official like what?
So the understanding two officials got in a crash. So see, it's a dangerous job out here. You have to be a wits, and that's the reason I have a top driver like my cousin Rick to make sure I'm keep safe. This is a risky job, and we risk our lives every time we come out. I was having fun there in South Nassau with my family, and I came down. I want to big up Karim Thompson bringing me all the way to Belize to make me reach on time to bring you this live action of this event. This is the Easter Monday Inner Cycling Connection Easter Monday race. So Baby Chav is back in the group. This is the head of the group, and it's John DeLang in the front. John DeLang in the front.
Big cycle running to Valley Road.
Oh, okay. So what Derek Chavarria saw the accident, and he said what happened. One of the officials slowed down, and the other official touched his rear wheel, and he went down. So, like I said, folks, you have to be extremely. Oh, so we have to watch. So we have to watch who gets station prizes, because two of the officials that were covering station prize were involved in the accident. So he can't help. Yeah. So that's Patrick Bennett will do the station prize. So right now, folks, we are John DeLang have it at 40 miles an hour. 40 miles an hour. Believe me, you see that? That's the meter. 40 miles an hour. That's what John DeLang is piercing through the Boom Road. 40 miles an hour, folks. So folks like not believe me when I say these guys are doing this high speed. John DeLang doing 40 miles an hour, coming off the pace. Javin Gonzalez on the pace, doing some 36 miles an hour now. Janalang take it up to 40 miles an hour. Have blown the whole race to smithereens. Only 7 riders in this front group. Sean Cad made his way across on this beautiful Monday morning. The Inner City Cycling Connection and Chavarria Cycling Club 3rd annual Easter Monday race. The live is brought to you by Miss Kirsten Siberanes and Mr. Pick. Thank you guys for bringing it live into the living room of the fans. Again, bigging up all the people in tune. You know, you have the guys there in Los Angeles at the park, Lamar Park. That's Mr. Mosiah and the crew. We have the crowd there in Houston. We have the crowd in Chicago, D and the crew. We have the crowd in New York, the Cayman Islands, the whole Caribbean. And Janelang again, Janelang on the front, Janelang going for that prize, Janelang. And it seems that Hollister Basin narrowly edged out Janelang. And now Janelang, look at Janelang as he unleashed. Yes, he's doing some 42 miles an hour, folks. Look at it, 42 miles. Janelang decide, Janelang have blown the whole race to spin. Look at Janelang as he drives some 42 miles an hour. He's been on the wheel of Janelang is Hollister Baptist. Janelang, the sole rider from Skyline. This man is a madman. This man is going totally ballistic. This is wild. This is crazy. This is beautiful, folks. A short and intense race. Janelang blowing the whole race. Some riders have Bennett, young Van Bennett is no longer able to withstand the onslaught of Janelang as young Phenom Baby Chav bringing it back just before the boom bridge. Young Phenom and the pace bringing back, trying to close the gap to Janelang and Hollister Baptist as we make our way over the boom bridge. Here comes the 4 riders. Folks, once again, thank you for tuning in. Please share the live if you feel free to. This is the Inner Cycling Connection out of Los Angeles, a non-profit organization along with Chavarria Cycling Club, bringing you live action. I'm sponsoring this event. I want to big up the people bringing the live into your living room. I want to big up Mr. Pick, and I want to big up Miss Kirsten Siberanes, and her whole family is here to witness this event. There's another prize. No, they're just telling go straight to no prize. And there's 3 riders. We have Sean Cad, Young Phenom Baby Chav, and Javin Gonzalez, 2G Flow, and a PMA of opening the gap. You can see Janelang sitting on the wheel of Janelang are 2G Flow riders, so they won't assist. Janelang would have to close this gap all alone. Okay, we have 4 G Flow riders, 1 PMA, and 1 Team Skyline. That's Janelang, Team Skyline, and Sean Cad PMA. They're up here, up front, with Young Phenom and Derek Chavarria and Javin Gonzalez. As we can see, Janelang motoring his way across. So I think the guys want to try to pick Janelang to pieces, but Janelang, a master rider. This man is a beast. You know, he suffered a nasty crash some couple of months ago. He was not able to make it for the 1st of January, but he's here braving the elements. That's Janelang, Young Baby Assassin, and Hollister Baptist. And just the few seconds of 2 bicycle lengths. And here comes Janelang closing the gap, Janelang about to make contact. Look at you have that big 60 chain ring cranking it over. Janelang making the contact. He's about to make contact with the 3 lead riders. And like I mentioned, young Baby Assassin, JLN won't assist. Neither does Hollister Baptist, and I believe one of these guys will attack as soon as they make contact. One of them will try to attack and go solo. as they sit on the wheel of Johnny Lang as he is about to make contact. Still doing some 30 miles an hour, folks. 30 miles an hour. Sean Cad on the pace. So Johnny Lang about to make contact. Young Phenom, they're not looking back, they didn't see, but Johnny Lang is here. He have closed the gap as we approach the other entry point to the Boom Village. We are through the Hatterville Boom Road. Folks, if you just join us, this is the 3rd annual Inner City Cycling Connection and Chavarria Cycling Club. 3rd annual cycling race. Brought you live into your living room. Like I said, we left this morning there at the Maran Jones, head up the Philip Wilson Highway, heading towards turn onto the Boom Hatterville Road, make turn at the roundabout at the roundabout at Hatterville, and head back to Castleton Park, where it come to its conclusion. Who will it be? Will the G-Flow destroy the only two riders here? Not G-Flow or Sean Cad and John DeLang riding for Team Skyline. The whole rest of the race has been to smithereens. I don't see anyone in the distance. Devante Bennett have last contact, he was here, but Devante Bennett not able to handle the onslaught. We don't want to go to the back, we don't want to miss the excitement, because we know that at some point these guys will try to hit John DeLang, so we want to stay here. Yeah, so we have John DeLang on the pace.
Next one, not here, right? Stop.
Once again, folks, this is the 2025 3rd annual Inner City Cycling Connection and Chavarria Cycling Club Easter Monday race. We brought you live into your living room. Big up the people bringing it live into your living room. Want to big up Miss Kirsten Siberanes, and we want to big up Mr. Pick bringing it live into your living room. As we are making our way towards the roundabout at Hatterville, then we return back. We are on this beautiful machine again. Thanks again, Mr. Kevin Logan. I tell lie, Scully, I tell lie. I had to take a drink of Ricola. That Melago, that tall and slim Melago. You know, I needed help with her, so that drink definitely helped my throat just now. Still Johnny Lang on the pace. Johnny Lang on the pace. Being followed by Hollister Baptist. Young baby assassin. Young Derek Chavarria Phenom. And here goes here's the attack by young Jalen Briseño, and the attack, like I mentioned, they will attack, and it's Jalen Briseño. He got the go ahead from Derek. He touched Derek, and Derek Lang got through. So young baby assassin on the attack, and John Lang not panicking. He's just holding his foot as young Briseño drive the pace, trying to run solo. Last year he won this race, he want to repeat. And here comes Johnny Lang. So these guys will keep attacking Johnny Lang, but Johnny Lang won't panic. He just keep the pace to some 30 miles an hour. Johnny Lang cranking over that big, huge gear here on the Boom Hatterville Road. A pleasant good morning to all my cycling fans. Good morning, Mr. GM Sanchez there. Sweetie, good morning. My Sunday in Chicago D and the Hoop Road. Good morning. Mr. Raymond Singh out in Florida drinking his whiskey also. Miss Jennifer Kaneki and the whole crew there in Georgeville. Folks, as we make our way through the Boom Hatterville Road, and Johnny Lang have reeling back young Johnny Lang have reeling back young baby assassin like a fish. Yes, he reeling back young Dylan Briseño like a fish. So I know immediately here comes there will be an attack as soon as they catch the young Dylan Briseño as Johnny Lang continue to motor away, folks. Johnny Lang motoring away. Yes, good morning again to Miss Teresita Rains, the wife of Patrick Rains. Said she tune in all the time. Once again, thanks again for hanging out yesterday, Mr. Albert Catus and his wife Zoe. And so he's selling for Jalen. It's Shankad, PME and the PS, Johnny Lang moving to the back, forcing young baby assassin. Good morning again, Cheryl. We had fun last night, Cheryl. They're on top of the mountain top at Rita House, drinking that Molago drink. I want to say a big thank you to Karim Thompson, driving me safe to the city to bring you live action at this event. So we have 6 riders up front, 4 G floor, a PMA rider and a Skyline rider. So the 4 G floor riders are young Derek Chavarria, aka Phenom, young Phenom. We have Javin Gonzalez, aka Silverback. We have young Jalen Briseño, aka Baby Assassin. We have Johnny Lang, aka the Boogeyman. We have Hollister Baptist, and we have Sean Cad running for PMA. There's no one in sight. There's no reason for me to go back there, folks. So it's too sad I can't drop at the back. You want to see action. I want to see what will happen if the G-Flow squad would unleash some firepowers, and Johnny Lang and Shankar hold up to the onslaught. Like I said, this race was low on upper 20s, 30 miles an hour all the way from the city up to now. Still doing some 28 miles an hour. Johnny Lang move up into the pace line and he commit to the pacing, so he's not dodging the pace. You know, other riders will say I won't pace, but Johnny Lang continues. He comes through the pace line and he's on the front, and he has stepped it up to some 29 miles an hour. Johnny Lang, just behind him is Hollister Baptist, Sean Cad, Derek Chavarria, Javin Gonzalez, and young Jalen Briseño out of Orange Walk. Big up again to Power 95, Power FM 95.5 out of Orange Walk. Mr. Bizer sharing the live of this beautiful race. So John Lang is trying to force Hollister Baptist. Hollister Baptist refused to come out, and John have to close back the gap. Yeah, definitely trying to work magic, and John see the danger immediately. John closed back the gap so he can get in the slipstream. So I guess John and John Lang and Shankar have to team up, because he's with four G-Flow riders and 4 of G-Flow top riders: Derek Chavarria, Javin Gonzalez, young Jalen Briseño, and Hollister Baptist. This is the third running of the inner city cycling connection along with Chavarria cycling. Folks, we are being pelted by some rain, some a little Passover, as we say, cool down the temperature. As young Briseño and the pace, followed by Shankar, Johnny Lang, Derek Chavarria, Devin Gonzalez, and Hollister Baptist Easter Monday in a cycling connection race. We're not too far from the turnaround at the Hatterville. We have to reach the prison, and once we pass the prison, it's about a mile and change to the Roundabout. We return back and then head back towards the conclusion of this race at Castleton Park there in beautiful Barrel Boom. Bigging up the people bringing life into your living room. Miss Kirsten Siberanes. Thank you, Miss Kirsten. Nice hanging out and chatting with you. To her family visiting also. Big up on yourself. Big up yourself, Towa. Towa out of New York. It's a Paget. Looking back, no one in sight. The whole race have been blown to smithereens. Devin Gonzalez, a serious crosswind through the boom road there. Serious crosswind. The pace is some 25 miles an hour as the 6 riders make their way to the Hatterville Roundabout. Some of the riders never recover from Saturday race. That race was grueling, 144 miles, 140 plus miles. The 95th run of the whole Saturday cross country race, which was a monster. The fan lined the road. We saw all the, the fans with their Belize flags. Most of the flags enjoy the race, but we have the few that believe that the Belizeans have to win, and they don't contribute what it takes to prepare for a race like that. So to all the haters, thank you. They have a saying, don't hate, congratulate. So when you see people where they be mean, when they go to the doctor say you have to get on a bike and exercise. So don't hate on cyclists. No sports people, because watch how in a football how they devastate. It's just that our country that no development. We wish that the people in power push more on sports. And we can see that cycling haven't done well. We have these young guys that have gone abroad, especially in our region, and have brought back prizes. John DeLang again on the pace. John DeLang grinding that huge gap, pushing it up to some 35 miles an hour in a crosswind. John DeLang. Look at the guys tucked in. Look at Hollister Baptist. Look at the young Jalen Briseño. They are all tucked in as John DeLang pull off the pace. Let us see if they'll try to attack him. So he's sending a message: don't try to attack me. I have a lot of power left in me. John DeLang. We're heading towards the jail, so we are not too far from the roundabout there at Hatterville. Yes, as I was mentioning, that sports is important for a country, but when you have negative people, it's devastating to the young athletes who try hard. These guys have family, they have job, they don't work for a whole lot of money, and they have to support family. What do you expect them to ride like a pro when they are not a pro? That's the reason we can say it's only a handful of all riders that can withstand the 4 powers when these guys come in. So I guess the people in charge will have to do something. You probably have to have a special race for international riders. Some of the riders do complain that the playing field is not level, but the average fan, when I understand, cyclists believe that they just jump on a bike and ride. Like I mentioned, take a bike, ride for 1 mile, and try even to hold 20 miles an hour. Some of them can ride 10 miles an hour, and they bash athletes. For God's sake, stop it. Or don't watch the race, or watch baseball or softball. Folks, as we approach the jail, it's a young phenom on the pace. Young phenom Derek Chavarria on the pace as we pass in front of, look at the, we can see the prisoners cheering on the riders. Even the prisoners cheering on the riders. No dead people on the tree, so the prisoners are cheering the riders. John DeLang again on the pace. It's a serious crosswind, man. This feel like, I don't know, 25 miles an hour. 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 while the minister win. Looking back, no one in sight, all clear roads. So this is where the race is. Front, we want to see the action as it unfolds. The third annual inner city cycling connection and Chavarria Cycling Club Easter Monday race. Very short and fast race. Javin Gonzalez on the front, followed by Jan DeLang, who is taking back over the pace again, followed by Hollister Baptist. Derek Chavarria, young baby assassin, and Javin Gonzalez. A heavy crossing, folks, a heavy crossing. Them by the bike looking at it. I want to show the coconut. Look at the trees there behind, holding the wave, man. This is wild, crazy. Look at the coconut palm trees. Look how the palm leaf of the coconut are blowing. So I can tell you how the wind goes. It's like when the hurricane comes, how you see the leaf blow. Well, that's how it's blowing out here. Look there, you can see it in the background, folks. As we are just about a mile from the Hatterville Roundabout, then we make a turn and we head back. So when I have about after we turn, we only have about 8 miles remaining in this event. Only about 8 miles remaining in this event. Who will it be? Will the G-Flow slaughter the other two guys, or will Jan Lang pull out a trump card on these guys and win this event, or will Sean Cad prove that he's still got what it takes to win a race like this against the G-Flow riders? Last year, young Jalen Brisenio won this event, and he's back. He can repeat. That's the roundabout in the distance. So fast approaching the roundabout, make a turn and then we head back. Let me have a little drink again of Ricola. Folks, we are fast approaching the roundabout. We can see the flashing light of the lead traffic vehicle. So shortly we'll make the turn and we head back. Fans come out to cheer on the riders here through the Boom Hatterville Road. We are about to make the turn at the roundabout here in Hatterville. See Mr. Henry Lewis in all scratch up. So there goes the riders. As they make their way around the roundabout, it's young Phenom on the pace, followed by Jalen Brisenio, followed by Javin Gonzalez, Sean Cad, Jan DeLang, and Hollister Baptist. No one in sight, folks, so we're here, no one in sight. Yeah, turn around. Folks, we're still here, no one in sight. This race is over. The winner will definitely come from in front. No one's still coming, we are still here, and the guys are way up, heading back towards the prison area. Yes, man. We head back. Can't wait on the other guys. They are too far behind. Once again, good morning, Mr. Kevin Logan, the student of the family there. Nigel Stewart, Senior, your boy. poorly belly this morning, but I look like the pace was too intense for the man. Young war tank, 13 years old, come out this morning, but he didn't feel too well. But the pace was crazy, it was wild, these guys were flying up the highway. So we head back, trying to make contact with the lead group of riders. That's a group just coming, just a 1 and 2 man. They're all scattered. There's young Keith Enright. We can see Devante Ben was caught. You can see Joshua Rivers. You can see Philip Leslie. Riders scattered all over. There's Smokes Gladden and Harold Campos. They're all scattered over the tarmac. They won't make it back to these riders. There's the family of Jalen Briseño as we try to make contact with the lead race, the front of the race. We can see Carmel Smith coming. More riders still trying to make their way to the halfway point, and it's John DeLang on the pace. John DeLang on the pace. John DeLang going all out ballistic. There's Brandon Coutus way behind. Look at John DeLang, look at the speed. John DeLang doing some 40 miles an hour. We have John DeLang unleashing some serious pain into the legs of these guys. Let us see what will happen. John DeLang now taking over the pace. It's young Phenom, Baby Chav. More riders. You can see Gary Bennett. You can see man, look at the riders still scattered all over the tarmac. We can see young Kadeen. We can see Skinny. We can see young Kadeen Sutherland. And now Phenom giving a go at it. Young Phenom go at it. Hollister Baptist have paid the price. Hollister Baptist, John DeLang picking them apart. Hollister Baptist paying the price. And look at Sean Cad now. So like Sean Cad, oh, there's a prize coming up. Sean Cad on the front. Let me see who will get a prize. Sean Cad on the front. The flag is waving. And John DeLang going for that prize. John DeLang. But young Phenom, Derek Chavarria will take that prize. I believe this prize is given by he said it's Erdones bike shop, but it's Mr. Don Harris who give that prize. Look at some rain up ahead, folks. So looking at some rain. But it's John DeLang and young Phenom, just a small gap. And the other 3 riders, Hollister Baptist no longer here with this group. And John DeLang now on the pace. John DeLang picking them apart. John DeLang now sees the gap. John DeLang pushing the pace. And here comes Sean Cad. Here comes Sean Cad along with Davin Gonzalez as they try to make their way over to John DeLang. John DeLang driving it some 38 miles an hour. John DeLang stretching these guys to their limit. He said, I'm all alone. Men riders still going. Look there. We're still, but that's Skinny Vernon Valance Simpson is still the head towards the jail after how the race so short and blow apart. Here John DeLang still on the pace, driving it. John DeLang followed by young Phenom. Young Jalen Briseño, the next victim. Young Jalen Briseño, another victim. So John DeLang got rid of 2 G-Flow riders. Young Jalen Briseño, Baby Assassin, have succumbed to the brutal pace of John DeLang as John DeLang winds up. This guy is crazy, guy is a monster. John DeLang not giving up. John DeLang cranking up the pace. He said, listen to me. So only 2 G-Flow riders left here. So it's 2 and 2 G-Flow riders left here. Let us see if those guys are back. And John DeLang stay on the pace. He look back. He sees the damage he have caused. John DeLang pulling over. Let us see if Sean Cad would give him a little hand. Folks, we are heading to some heavy rain. So some rain coming down, folks. I never expect rain. I think that it might be a beautiful day. John DeLang pull at the back. And you can see young Baby Assassin trying to come across. John DeLang said, listen, he's speaking to Sean Cad. John Cad attacking, John DeLang attacking them. John DeLang on the attack. John DeLang attack. Driving through something with in your hand. Young Baby Assassin. And it seems that Davin Gonzalez, I'm not sure if it's the weight pan young Baby Assassin or he have lost contact with these guys. But one rider from G-Flow left, and it's John DeLang and Sean Cad, the 2 riders. John DeLang and Sean Cad, the 2 riders with 1 G-Flow remaining, and we can see young Baby Assassin and driving at the back. I'm not sure if he's waiting, but But it's John DeLong now on the pace again. John DeLong driving in pace. OMG, this guy is a monster. Yes, he have come out. John DeLong have come to break some legs today. John DeLong have come to break some legs today. John DeLong on the pace, driving it 30 miles an hour. He's been followed by young Derek Chavarria and Sean Codd. Only 3 riders remaining in the lead, and John DeLong continues to drive the pace. The gap have blown to smithereens as Javan Gonzalez and young Baby Assassin no longer with this group. And the gap is open up. John DeLong driving the pace, folks. It's still raining here on the Boom Hattieville Road as we head towards Barrel Boom, where the horse race, where this race will come to its conclusion. And John DeLong not letting up. He's unleashing all the energy left from whole Saturday race. John DeLong still on the front, still driving the pace, continue to open the gap, and the 2 riders behind still doing some 30 miles an hour. John DeLong followed by young Phenom, followed by Sean Codd. As we make our way through the Boom Hattieville Road, we are in there's a few more miles remaining, and John DeLong looking back, see the damage. He continued to pry open the gap. I could imagine Teresita Reigns jumping up for John DeLong. I'm not sure if Patrick Reigns have internet on the plane because he's on a flight right now, so I'm not sure if he's watching the race. But big up yourself, Patrick. Nice talking to you yesterday. Gave me some good information about those riders who came to Belize. And the gap continued to pry open. 3 riders heading towards Boom. 3 riders heading towards the conclusion of this race. And John DeLong single-handedly destroyed most of the G-Flow riders this morning. We can see the gap continue to pry open, and young Baby Assassin, Jalen Briseño, and Javan Gonzalez as John DeLong continue to press on along with young Phenom Baby Chav and Sean Codd running for PMA. So 3 different teams: Skyline, G-Flow, and PMA. Let us see if Sean, I believe that Sean Codd will give a go at it. Sean Codd, looking at it, he's sitting at the back, not assisting. He will definitely give a go at it. He's trying to surprise these guys and go home solo. Yes, folks, we continue to make progress here on the Boom Hattieville Road. It's all John DeLong out of from Skyline, Team Skyline, who is pushing the pace. He's looking back, no one assisting him. John DeLong sees the gap, takes a little breather, and definitely will step it up again. We don't want these guys to come back, turning the camera. Like I said, folks, we couldn't stop at the back. This is where the race is. I would have missed this excitement if I had stopped with those guys at the back. But those guys were blown to smithereens. And it's all John DeLong on the front, followed by Derek Chavarria and Sean Codd. Who will it be, folks? Who will it be as we make our way to the Boomer now? Sean Codd on the front said, I don't want those guys to come back. So Sean Codd now on the pace. The rain is pelting us right now. The rain is pelting us. I didn't expect rain this morning. I didn't expect rain today, folks, but it's raining like cats and dogs, beating me and my driver. But we'll stay right here to the end to bring you live coverage of this beautiful event, the Inner City Cycling Connection Chavarria Cycling Club 3rd Annual Easter Monday Race, being brought to you live into your living room by Miss Kirsten Sibaran and by Mr. Pick. Thank you guys for bringing it live into the living room. I want to shout out Power 95.5 FM there in Orange Rock. Mr. Biza, thank you for sharing this race. I want to big up Best Care Pharmacy there in Belmopan. John DeLong again on the pace as they have blown the whole race to smithereens. They have scattered the riders like skittles. OMG. I think the prisoners now are seeing them look for broke out in the jail and the cell, and all the prisoners may look for broke down the jail for get out for cheering the riders there as they pass in front of the prison. But the guards are right there holding them back. Folks, as we make our way inching closer and closer to the conclusion, who will it be, folks? Who will it be? Who you got your money upon? Will John DeLong surprise these guys and take home the victory? Will young Phenom finishing in the 4th place capture the win, or will Sean Codd break away and come in solo to the finishing line? Folks, we wait and see. The winner should come from one of these 3 riders up front. I don't think those guys at the back will make it back, as Javan Gonzalez and and young Derek Chavarria no longer here. The first rider that got that last contact was Hollister Baptist paid the price early. Then after that, John DeLong took the pace up to some 40 miles an hour, opened a gap, and young Baby Assassin, he wasn't able to make it back. And then I saw Jiven freewheeling. I'm not sure if he was waiting on young Baby Assassin or the brutal pace of John DeLong have caused these guys the boogeyman. They call him the boogeyman. Still raining a bit, folks, but it's nice and cool. And if I turn my camera back, going on the curve here, close to the dump site, and it's John DeLong. So first we are fast approaching the finishing of this race. We are fast approaching. This race is wild, this race is crazy, this race is exciting, a short speed race. And still these guys are still doing, in a heavy headwind, still doing some 24 miles an hour. John DeLong on the pace, John DeLong. Turn back my camera, it's still John DeLong on the pace. Dancing out of his saddle, young phenom Baby Chav and Sean Codd. Three heavy hitters of cycling. And the winner will definitely come from this group as we are inching closer and closer to the conclusion of this race. This race have been blown to smithereens. Just imagine just a short race and riders are scattered like that all over the tarmac. And it clearly shows that our Weekend Warriors rider, I seen the guys putting in a chat group, tell the Weekend Warriors no, their race is not for them. This race is not for them. These guys will slaughter you out here on the tarmac. It's still John DeLong on the pace, still John DeLong. So folks, we are inching closer and closer to the conclusion of this event. And young Baby Assassin, Dylan Briceño and Javin Gonzalez are out of sight. They are nowhere in sight as we are inching closer to the Boom Village. The fans, when they tune in, come out at the finishing line there in front of Castleton Park to witness the exciting conclusion of this event. Folks, at this time I'd like to condolences to the Catholic religion. I think the Pope died. And folks, they are attack again. Attack by John DeLong. John DeLong on the attack. John DeLong on the attack. Let us see. Sean Codd not staying. John DeLong. Sean Codd losing contact. Sean Codd losing contact with John DeLong. Let us see if he'll come back. John DeLong attacking out on the Baby Chav. And Sean Codd is fighting his way back. You can see on a long distance, we can see Javin Gonzalez and young Baby Assassin trying to make their way back. It's Derek Chavarria on the pace. They have the attack by John DeLong. Surprise Sean Codd, but Sean Codd not giving up. Sean Codd riding his way back. John DeLong looking back with a smile on his face. John DeLong, a smile on his face, as we can see Sean Codd have made it back. Yes, folks, like I was saying, condolences to the family of Consigo, a Belizean artist who lost his life to in a RTA. Yeah. And John DeLong attack again. John DeLong on the go. John DeLong again. John DeLong today. Look at it. John DeLong flying away. Sean Codd not able to respond as John DeLong made an attack. As John DeLong attack, immediately young phenom jumping on his wheel, and Sean Codd will crawl his way back. As we are fast approaching the finish, folks, I think we're only about 2 miles from the finish. I believe somewhere around there, 2 miles from the finish. John DeLong on the front. And I think all the guys that know about the race finished last year. I think one of the riders didn't know where this was finished. And Sean Codd riding his way back. And we can see in the distance young Baby Assassin along with Javin Gonzalez trying their best to try to reach across. There's another prize here at Fresh Pond. John DeLong on the front, followed by young phenom Baby Chav. Yes, folks, I was saying that condolences goes out to the Catholic religion. Like we said, Pope Francis passed away peacefully. And you know, the whole world will mourn his passing. May he rest in peace and be the Lord. And there's a prize, and Shankad taking that prize. Shankad attacking out and getting the prize here at Fresh Pan. Shankad getting that prize. And there's a small gap to John DeLang, young phenom, trying to bridge over to Shankad, who's all alone. And here comes John DeLang. John DeLang sizing up. John DeLang, look at him. John DeLang sneaking up. He's sneaking up on the wheel. John DeLang sneaking up on the wheel of young phenom Baby Chav. I think they must be going on the boom bridge because I think they're way up so. They normally go through the back here, but see where they're going. But see the vehicle go way up so I don't know where they're going. They must be going through the old spot. Don't know yet, the last time I gone through here, but see the vehicle way up aside there. Look see what happened. They normally go through here, but they lead. So you're not going through here, you're going by the bridge and turning by the bridge. It's John DeLang and the PS. The two guys have closed the gap a bit. Yes, Javin Gonzalez and young Baby Assassin have closed the gap a bit. So it's John DeLang on the front, followed by young Derek Chavarria and Sean Cad. They win the distance, but I don't think they will make it back. So the distance can a little bit longer because we come farther, we never cut through the cutoff. So we head towards the bridge. We'll make a left turn onto the actually Boom Road, and then we finish at Castleton Park. So maybe about 3 miles, somewhere about that left, or just about 2.5 miles remaining in this event. The 3rd annual Inner City Cycling Connection and Chavarria Cycling Club Easter Monday race. Big up people bringing it live into your living room. Big up Miss Kirsten Siberanis and big up Mr. Pick for bringing it live into your living room. On a beautiful Easter Monday morning, folks. Like I said, I was in Sad Nassau enjoying my weekend, but decided to cut it short to come to Belize to bring you live action. I'm here with my driver, Rick Castillo, my cousin, taking care of me. Like I mentioned, there was a little accident between two of the officials, but it seems that they're okay. Mostly road rash, and that's the reason why you say you have to have a good drive out here. You have to pay keen attention to the surroundings. Look at the trees, look at the wind, look how the trees are bending down. Look at the palm, look at the pimenta leaves all on the side. Heavy headwind, and the guy still does some 22 miles an hour in this headwind down the long and the front, cranking over that huge gear. I think once you turn on to the Boom Road by the bridge, when they get on high speed, it's all John DeLang on the front. The Jersey sir riding the race with diabetes. So this team here support diabetes. And looking back, we're going to have Pride Open again to Derek Chavarria, looking back to see if his teammates are coming. So he realizes he's all alone. We can see them way in the distance, making their way. We are fast approaching the bridge. We make a left turn onto the Boom Road and then head towards the finishing line. Who will it be, folks? Who will it be? Will John DeLang surprise them? Will young Derek Chavarria, win this race, or will Sean Cad surprise them? So we are approaching the Boom Bridge, so we make a left turn onto the pleasant good morning to all you beautiful fans out there. Some are still heartache at what happens Holy Saturday, but that's all part of sport, guys. It's just a sport. Chill out, enjoy. If you faint of heart, don't watch sports, because I say I want to behave over NBA and other games. So no, it's all part of sports. So we are officially on the boom road. So we get like a tailwind, so the pace and the pick up. And Johnny Lang again. Johnny Lang said, listen, I can smell the finishing line. So the worst I can do is third place. So Johnny Lang picking up the pace. The pace I picked up now to some 30 miles an hour. Let me check. 30 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour, 35 picking up. There's the meter. 35 going to 36 miles an hour. Johnny Lang launching, blazing a trail here on the smooth cemented road heading towards the finishing line. Johnny Lang, the pace can pick up. We are at 37 miles an hour. We are at 38 miles an hour. We are approaching close to 40 miles an hour. It's Johnny Lang. We got the beautiful river. Johnny Lang on the front. Johnny Lang, Johnny Lang, Johnny Lang, laying down the law. Johnny Lang, it's up to 40 miles an hour. Johnny Lang laying down the law through the boom road here. No one in sight. So folks, we are fast approaching. Who will it be? Here comes Shankad. So the road is almost smooth all the way to the finish. The finishing line is very smooth. Johnny Lang sitting in the back. I definitely know he'll give another go at it. Johnny Lang will give another go at it. He realized the finishing line is coming up, and Johnny Lang will definitely give a go at it. We're heading the Wade area. We're not to finish too far from where the Wade live. And there goes Johnny Lang again. Johnny Lang. This guy is here. Johnny Lang, a small gap open up. Johnny Lang will give it all the way. A small gap open up to Shankad. Johnny Lang, he free wheels. And Shankad, a small gap to Shankad. Shankad fighting to his way back, doing some 32 plus miles an hour. Johnny Lang on the pace. Johnny Lang driving the pace, followed by young Derek Chavarria. Who will it be, folks? Who will it be? Once again, bigging up the people bringing it live. We want to big up this Kirsten Seberanes and Pick and Shankad. A small gap to Shankad. The pace is up to 32 miles an hour. Shankad not able to withstand the onslaught. Is Johnny Lang. Johnny Lang will drive it all the way to the finish line. Look like Johnny Lang on the front, driving the pace. Shankad, the gap have opened up. The gap have definitely opened, and Shankad. And it's when the battle fly out. And it's Johnny Lang driving for the line. Shankad is not here, so it be 1-2. Derek Chavarria and Johnny Lang heading towards the finish. Johnny Lang heading towards the finish along with young Phenom Baby Chap. Who will it be? As the gap have opened up to Shankad. Shankad will definitely come in third. I don't think he will make it back. Here is the fans cheering on Johnny Lang on the front. Johnny Lang, folks, we can see the finish shortly. We see the long stretch to the finish. It's all Johnny Lang and Derek Chavarria, aka Phenom. Good thing we have this fast motorbike. Thank you again, Mr. Logan. This motorbike is a beast. Yes, this motorbike is a beast. Pick up speed very fast. We see the finishing line shortly. Look at the trees like I mentioned. We're fast approaching the finishing line, folks. We can see the fans. They're out there by the hundreds. We can see the flag waving. It's Johnny Lang and young Phenom Baby Chap. Johnny Lang picking up the pace. Johnny Lang, we can see there's an arch over the finishing line. Johnny Lang driving. Johnny Lang, it's some 40 miles an hour. Johnny Lang picking up, and here's going young Phenom. Johnny Lang driving, and young Phenom. Johnny Lang and young Phenom. Young Derek Chavarria will claim the victory, and Johnny Lang give a push. Johnny Lang still giving a push at the end, and young Phenom winning the race, followed by Johnny Lang. Folks, what an exciting event out here today! And here comes Shankad. Shankad will make his way to the finish. Here comes Shankad making his way to the finishing line in third position. Folks, what a beautiful day. The fans are out. There's Mr. Don Harris. What an exciting day. We'll stay here and get some other finishing prize. Fans are out, folks. What an exciting day. Johnny Lang definitely, shake up that entire G-Flow team today. So we are here at here is the finishing line. We await more riders as they make their way. But like I mentioned, some riders, I don't think so. So we still await more riders as they make their way to the finishing line. So stay right there. Here comes Jalen Briseño and Javin Gonzalez coming to the finishing line. Here's Javin Gonzalez. So this is the finishing line as we meet with more riders. We stay here for a while, and as riders they make their way to the finishing line today, young Derek Chavarria, narrowly edging out Johnny Lang, but Johnny Lang is the hero of the day. That man deserves a special prize for his resilience, for his awesome display of power, not giving up. Just gotta watch the traffic. There's the flagman as we await more riders, letting the traffic pass through. We have some interviews with the riders. You can see the riders in the back there, so just wait for some other riders to come in, then we'll get some interviews. Thank you all for tuning in today, folks. A quick dash. This is the 3rd annual Inner City Cycling Connection and Chavarria Cycling Club Easter Monday race. Yeah, another rider making his way, that's Hollister Baptist. Hollister Baptist making his way to the finishing line. Hollister Baptist making his way to the finishing line. So shortly we'll see Hollister Baptist make his way to the finishing line. Here comes Hollister Baptist as he crosses the finishing line. So we'll have interviews with winners of the events and some other riders. Like I mentioned, this is the 3rd running of the Easter Monday race, sponsored by Inner City Cycling Connection out of Los Angeles and Chavarria Cycling. 3 young ladies took part this morning. They had their own race. We had young Irene Baki, young Kelsey Castillo and Fiona Humes. We'll find out the results, give you that, as we await more riders to make their way. We have quite a little wait because the guys was blown to smithereens, they were way behind. Very, very windy condition. Watch how the breeze, they blow, watch how the breeze, they shake this, watch how the breeze, they blow so hard, they shake this, look at the trees there. So look like some riders are coming. Yes, I think I see a young rider coming. I believe that's the riding himself, young Keith Enright Jr. Young Keith Enright Jr. making his way to the finish line. Young Keith Enright Jr. making his way towards the finishing line. Keith Enright Jr. riding for Team Valvoline, making his way to the finishing line. Just behind we can see Devante Bennett. Devante Bennett making his way. That's Keith Enright Jr. Here comes the Mike Man and Devante Bennett. Devante Bennett, Steven Jurgensen just passing the finishing line. We want to thank the police department and the traffic department for securing the course for the riders. So we're here in Barlboom in front of Castleton Park, Castleton Entertainment Park. Yep, where horse racing will take place this afternoon. So we encourage just now I think just now I'm Stephen Jurgensen and Devante Bennett. So we see other riders making their way to the finishing line. We see more riders making their way to the finishing line. Giving names of that, I think I see Philip Leslie there and young Joshua Rivas. Yes, young Joshua Rivas out of Orange Walk. Joshua Rivas riding for Whatever Boys and Philip Leslie riding for SPD, just passing the finishing line. Folks, it's all shot this race, so how brutal it was. There's Mr. Don Harris over that side. Get an interview to him shortly. Just waiting for the riders, give them their little moments to shine. Once again, folks, thanks for tuning in today. We'll go and get some interviews, and then we go back. When they give the prize, we go back live. But we are with some other riders, and then we get some interviews with the winners. And so I'm just waiting. But let me go over and get some interviews, guys. Guys want make I go over and get some interviews. Make my way over to the cyclists who did awesome today. The family member of baby assassin Jalen Brisena. Good morning, happy Easter. Everybody come support. All right, so go Jalen. Yeah. Good morning, Jalen. What a brutal race this morning, Jalen. I see John DeLong. I think I know what kind of strategy he had, but he definitely, this race was fast. Maybe you could tell the fans how fast this race was. Even though in a short race, we saw how the gaps that were between groups. Maybe you could tell the fans about this race, how it felt today.
Yeah, well, good morning, everybody. Today was a hard race. We averaged 26.5 miles per hour the whole race. Max 40.9 miles per hour for this race. They had a spell coming through Boom when John DeLong went to the front and started driving some serious pace. I mean, it definitely hurt today. John was definitely feeling better today than when he felt Saturday. He said Saturday he had an off day, and well, he made us pay for it today. But we're not too beat up about it because most of us, like me and Jiven and Hollis, we came to do this race now fully recovered. After Saturday, I really took a beating Saturday. Staying out there running for so long, trying to finish the race while also trying to make it into the time limit, right? So I didn't have plans to come do this race because I told my parents I didn't feel good, my legs still felt sore, but they were like, just come try to see what you have, right? Because I won last year, so yeah, I won last year, so they're like, you at least have to come to, since you're defending champ. And well, yeah, I took a beating, but I still managed to finish 4th place. I needed that bit more to catch on to the guys when John attacked. It was like a 4 bike lane that he had on me, and I saw John look back. He saw the gap on me, and he just started to pace it at the front, and I just couldn't close the gap. I still felt pretty okay, but I'm missing that jump to jump onto the crowd. But overall, it was a nice race. Many people would have been like, what was G-Flow's strategy today? But, the 4 of us talked today, and we're like, we're just going to come out here to have fun, serious races cross country, you know, I could say that we're probably the best team in Belize right now. We had the most finishers for that race, and you know, we just came to have fun. We're like, if the end comes down, then we're just gonna war it out. I told Jivan, let's sprint on the end. You know, he didn't want to play with me. I wanted to play, but you know, that's what it is. Big up to my team, big up to my parents who brought me out here. Big up to you, Mr. Donis. Today's a holiday and you still came to stream race. I guess, I don't know, you don't get tired of this or something. Big up to my family from the USA, my abuela, my tia, and my grandma. They always come to support me. Show them right there. They're here every race, you know, and they also support everybody else who's riding the race. Thank you to everybody. Thank you, God. Thank you, my coach, Mr. Rivas, Mr. Kalman, Mr. Glenn. And just, if I didn't mention you, then I'm sorry, but you know, there's a lot of people who support me. After the cross country Saturday, I saw how many people came to wish me congrats, and I realized I do have a lot of supporters. Obviously, I have some haters, right? But I don't care about them. All right, thank you.
Yes, interview with young Jalen Bissell, and now I move over to the other guys. We have John DeLang. So we're here with the other guys. I'll get on the interview. The second place finisher, John DeLang. You sure you don't have a motor on that bike, man? You were motoring away today, John. You came out to have fun. The guys came out to have fun. It was a short but exciting race. John, you know, shout out to your fans and, you know, tell them here.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Yeah, legs felt a little bit better today than they did on Saturday. So, yeah, I used them, pressed the pedals, and it's a great way to, you know, shake off the Saturday's race and be out here and battle with these guys again.
John, at one spell I saw 40 miles an hour, so I had to show, because some fans don't believe that you guys do that higher pace, right? So I had to put the camera and the speedometer for the motorcycle to show them that you guys are actually doing 40 miles an hour. And you were hauling. Yeah, but John, awesome race today. I know if you want to big up some people.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, shout out to my friend Charles Leslie out in Benkei and his family and everyone that's been great to me here in Belize. And I hope to come back and keep on racing. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, John DeLang, second place. Great ride, John. Congrats again.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, the chap, where the winner there? Chap disappear. I mean, they just know. Yes, Hyro Campos. Hyro, how you find this yesterday, man? Tell me how you find this yesterday.
Whew. Hard. I think tired before country, tired during country, and tired right now. My time I not gonna ride, but I was gonna take a little last lick, make a rest the whole week after this and start back next week. I think I really need a little race. But I'm a hard race, man. And thanks to the organizers, big up the campus family, Champs Car Wash, whatever boys, the Williams family, big up, big up. Nice race, man.
So after chase behind the guys and going down there, Mr. Don Harris, I have a few words with Mr. Don Harris, and then I will see if I talk to you. If I not get it now, and then when I see me again, I will chat with Derek Chavarria on the way up the street. But I'm here with the organizer of the event, Mr. Don Harris. Mr. Don Harris, beautiful event today. Those guys were flying. So, but you know, chat to the fans.
Yes, sir. Greetings, cycling fans. Yes, we witnessed a beautiful race. Easter Monday, we couldn't ask for any better weather. The breeze was blowing, but these guys were flying. And that was what was so exciting about this race. John DeLang was just amazing. You know, he brings his team, Skyline of the Year, G-Flow. All these guys that came out this year, it's just amazing to see how they willingly come out to participate in this sport, and you can tell who really love and dignify the sport and respect it. Actually, Mr. Ordonez, today was a day where I would say it's a blessing, because not only that Mr. Chavarria, all the way on that race, all the way, he was just right there. He gained some station prize, but right there the sprint was just an amazing sprint. I know you was able to capture that sprint, and Belizeans, I mean, people around the world witness an amazing cycling that is happening in Belize. And I just want to give the rate exciting, especially being from California, the people out at, Lamar Park that have really support cycling, and they continue to support it each weekend out there in Lamar Park. And in Layton, you have the group of guys in Layton. I just want to big them up also because they do a great thing, but just making sure everybody's informed on what's going on with Mr. Ordonez, Mr. Guns, and cycling in Belize. So at least we circulate the information right there. You know, you can get a tamales and talk about cycling. So, you know, it's just great that we have this great opportunity now today to be out here for Easter Monday and witness these guys after cross country. A lot of people are disappointed about cross country, but don't be worried. You know, cross country is an international race, and these guys are going to step up, and this is the only way to make sure that they could become who they want to become. So we got to bring the best beside us so that we can step up and become the best also. So it's not about, you know, just only for Belize. I mean, it's great that we have Belizean participate with UCI, and we have universal cyclists that come from all over the world. I interview cyclists right here for cross country from Australia. I had one guy from England I talked to. So it's amazing that we're being, you know, participating. This race been going on for 95 years. So it have to become a UCI sanctioned race. And I love it. And I just want everybody to understand, don't be disappointed. Belize is going to make them want to improve. It's going to make them want to become champion. It's going to make them want to be the cross country champion again. So, and it's going to be there. So don't be disappointed. Just let's cheer our flights on and encourage them. You know, today we have some young females that came out, and it's just amazing how these females perform. This is an open race right here for Easter Monday, but everybody is welcome because, you know, from youth right down to the adult. You know, I had a gentleman of 60 years old riding in this race, and he did great. So, I mean, that's what it's all about. You know, it's about energy and passing on the love of cycling. We love cycling. Some of the beautiful bikes these guys had out here today is just amazing. And Mr. Ordonez, you do a wonderful, wonderful capture how you just give all of us this love that God have blessed you with, and we really appreciate that you continue to do this because this is wonderful. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Mr. Don Harris, and you can keep it doing a good job, right? So, so we see that the ceremony. So as soon as the ceremony starts, I will, you know, be there. Okay, Mr. Don Harris, the organizer of this event. So I will look. Yeah. So, folks, wait, I have the young I have young Pope. Pope, just shout it to fans, man. You can ride in a big boy. I see the pace up to about 30 miles an hour. You may right there to hang on for a while, but you know, kudos to you and being a champion someday. You brave it. You have a lion heart. You understand? You know, some people like talk about cycling, but tell them how rough cycling is. Tell them how hard the speed was. Tell them about the win.
It's very hard. Very, very, very hard. Especially with all the elites and the top juniors. They race me hard. I try my best, but I know you're in no kind of shape. Yeah, that's about it.
Thank you, Aaron. Brave soul. Here with young Keith Enright. I believe you're the first junior, right? Yeah, Keith. This race made the blaze. I tell you, it made fly. Because I watch the meter. You know, it's the average speed of this race. But you know, maybe I could show it to the fans.
Well, the race. I mean, a pretty fast race, you know, but one time all the elites are gone, and then I said, well, I can't move, but I wait till one time the gap may get too big. I just end up in a no man's land, and I couldn't end up the catching. So I just wait with the back road. Brandy asked me if he help me with his master's prize. The other guys they just try to jump me, and he end up they get dropped. So I said, well, I just also try to ride my one race after this. So I just try to run funny and they catch me back, then I end up to get with funny again, and I think I roll into the top 10. I'm really sure by the first junior. Yes, sir.
We try it again. So I look for Chavarria, but I'm not seeing it, and drive in. And let me see, I don't see them. Looking for the winners. There is no one in sight. There's the banner. And look at the trees, like I mentioned, the wind is blowing. We have some rain clouds in the air. Remember this afternoon we have horse racing here at the Castleton Park. So folks, come out, enjoy the village life, some delicious food. I'm going to get the interview with Irene Baki, Kelsey Castillo, the three young ladies. Oh, I say how the Baptist. Here's Hollister Baptist. Hollister! You know, son. The man give thumbs up, the man wants nothing today. The man say nothing today. The man wants nothing. Oh, fuck, Charlie. Oh, I see when you. Look at the music now, So I'm getting an interview right now with young Kelsey Castillo and Fiona Humes. Kelsey, move away because of the music. Kelsey, happy to see you out, take part in today's event, the Easter Monday race sponsored by Inner Cycling, Inner City Cycling and Inner City Cycling connection out of Los Angeles along with Chavarria Cycling. Maybe you could explain to fans how fast this race and the climatic conditions out here today, very windy. I don't know how I finished, so just tell the fans how you finished.
Morning everybody. The race was very hard because it's kind of windy, and then we went first and then the guys went after, and I tried to jump onto their wheels, and for a while I was there and they were doing 30-31. I just can't do that right now. I'm not in shape, so this race was just for the fun of it, and I came in second with Miss Fiona Humes, and yeah, the race was quite difficult, but we were able to complete it.
Well, congrats again, and keep up a good job, right? You want to pick up anybody?
Thanks, Mr. Donis. I like to thank everybody who has supported me, my mom, my dad, all my friends, and most importantly, God. So again, and then thanks to you again for live streaming behind the race.
Interview with young Kelsey Castillo, finishing second today in her event. Fiona, want to say a few words? How you enjoyed this yesterday? I know you had fun.
All true Christians, just cool. You know that this one is about those people who curse the sinners, then turn around and do the things that give true Christians a family.
Yes, thanks Andrew. It was a nice race. It was a nice comeback race. It wasn't very hot. The breeze was blowing, but I had fun. Thank you for, of course, always bringing the live, and thanks to Chavarria team and the Inner City, I think, for having this annual race. It's really a nice race. Thank you.
Yes, folks, Fiona Castillo. I'm actually for the winners. I'm looking for Irene Baki, but I'm not saying I'm looking for Chav then. But in a short while, the prize will be given out. Oh, Sean Cad. I say Sean Cad, the back of the cover by Sean Cad. I say a few words with Sean Cad. Cutting down the finishers of this event. Sean Cad gonna buy food, but I want to talk to him. So this afternoon, the Hashi Sangwan and Makriso at the Castleton Park here in Barrel Boom. See village food. Where got there? Telephones, where got there? Axel?
Nice Axel, New York style. I think there are people that are, I don't remember, agility or something like that, but they Axel. We enjoy for today. Race after this.
Why? Man going on bad. When you don't get the food, when you get the food. I'll get an interview right now. See ladies don't have some delicious food. Okay, I'll interview Sean in a short while. Man gonna get the delicious food. And then pat the back there so alone delicious food. What kind of nice food do you have today? What all kind of nice food do you have today? What? Oxtail, what else? Chicken, yeah. So see the ladies, panadas, garnets, but the whole work folks come out there, Castleton Park, have delicious food. Wings and fries, all kind of nice thing. Big up to the cooks, yeah. Sean, quickly interview you. Oh, you wait for a change? All right, okay. Get on quickly interview Sean in a short while. Sean does some quickly interview. Oh my, why? Sean, quickly interview. Short, sweet race. Definitely a lot of speed. Shout out to fans there and tell the fans how to find this race this morning.
Well, I kind of get left in at the back one a little while there, but I never panic, and I just get myself together and I bridge the gap. It took me a little bit to bridge it, but by the end it kind of play a little role for me. I push a lot of wattage to get across, but overall, nice race, man, and thanks again for coming out and support, man. Always have fun for the other.
Yes, Sean Cad, shot into with Sean Cad. So folks, apparently, I don't see, I'm here with Irene Baki, the winner today. Irene Baki finished second in the Elite Women Cross Country race, and she can get first U23. Irene, nice to see you back on the bike this morning. Come brave the elements. The wind was treacherous. I know the race was don't have a tailwind, so no come straight the boom. I said the weather condition, very hot, very windy. So maybe just tell the fans how you find the race this morning.
Afternoon, everybody. Well, today I just say I could do this race because I never had nothing to do today, and then I also want to ride this race in memorial of my stepfather because today make it a year he did. So I just want to do this race for that, and well, that's a nice race, an easy race, nothing too hard. But breeze actually made it blow really hard, so yeah.
So folks, I want to cut the live. I don't see the guys, more interview the guys, but they know inside. When the prize given, I'll come back live and get that, and then I'll record it so I can put it on YouTube. But we want to thank each and everyone who tuned in today. We want to big up the sponsor of the event, Inner City Cycling Connection, Chavarria Cycling Club for the 3rd annual. I want to big up the people bringing live into your living room. I want to big up Mr. Pick and Miss Kirsten Siberanes. I want to say big up to each and everyone. Come out, all the cyclists will take part today, all the officials. I know one few officials get hurt and had a fall, but definitely big up. And I want to say a big special thanks to my family and my beautiful wife. I was enjoying my vacation in Cayo, and I came down early this morning to bring the broadcast, the live into the living room. So continue enjoying, be safe. Join you back when the prize giving. Once again, thanks again. It's Easter Monday show up at the Castleton Park for exciting horse racing this afternoon. With that said, we are out. Have a blessed Monday.
Monday.